Hi guys, I hope you all are doing well. In this video, we are going to learn how to write the equation of x-axis, how to write the equation of y-axis, and how to write the equation of horizontal or a vertical line. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's say this is your Cartesian plane, this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis, and that's your origin. Okay, now guys, the thing is, if you talk about the x-axis, let's say this is your x-axis, you must know that the slope of any horizontal line is 0, right? For example, if I talk about the x-axis, it's a horizontal line. The slope of this particular line, the x-axis, the horizontal line, is 0. So if I see the general equation for a line, it is not the general equation, the slope point form, right? So y minus y1 will be equal to m times x minus x1, right? Now guys, the slope over here is 0. The slope is 0, right? So y minus y1 will be equal to 0 times x minus x1. Also, it passes through origin. So my y1 and x1 will be 0, 0. So the thing becomes y minus 0 equal to 0 times x minus 0. Now 0 times anything is 0, right? So it becomes y minus 0 equal to 0. So y equal to 0. It becomes y equal to 0. Got it, guys? So always remember, the equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. So the equation of x-axis, is y equal to 0. It is y equal to 0. So can you guess what is the equation of y-axis? What is the equation of y-axis? I mean, the equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. What is the equation of y-axis? If you are guessing it x equal to 0, then yes, you are right. We'll just look at it. Let's say you have your Cartesian plane, something like that. This is your y-axis, this is your x-axis, and that's your origin. Okay, now this is the axis we are talking about, the y-axis. You should know that the slope of any vertical line, is 1 divided by 0. The slope of any vertical line is 1 divided by 0. Okay, it's undefined. Okay, so if I see the general form, it is y minus y1 equal to m times x minus x1. Not the general form, the slope point form, basically the slope point form. Okay, now I know that the axis is passing through origin, so my x1 and y1 will be 0, 0. And what will be my m? My m's value will be 1 by 0, right? So I'll plug these values in. So y minus y minus 0 equal to 1 upon 0 times x minus 0. Okay, now can I shift the 0 on the other side and multiply it? So it becomes 0 times y minus 0 equal to x minus 0. Okay, so 0 times anything is 0. So 0 equal to x minus 0. So x equal to 0. So that's the equation for your y-axis. So this is how you get the equation for y-axis. Okay, so the equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. The equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Now, in general, let us define what is the equation of any horizontal line or any vertical line. So let's say this is y, this is x, this is 0. Draw any horizontal line which is like that. Let's say it passes through this point, and the point is 0, c. The point is 0, c, or let's say 0, k. That will be better. 0, k. Okay, so the shortcut is the equation of this line will be parallel to x-axis, right? So it will be y equal to k. How do I get it? So the equation in slope point form can be written as y minus y1 equal to m times x minus x1. Okay, my x1 is 0, my x1 is 0, and my y1 is k, my y1 is k. So let's plug in these points. So y minus k equal to this, and what is my m? What is m? The slope of any horizontal line is 0. So this will be 0, this will be 0, right? So 0 times anything is 0, right? So it becomes y minus k equal to 0. So y equal to k, y equal to k. Okay, so this is how you find the equation of any horizontal line. If a line is parallel to x-axis, its equation will be y equal to some constant, and that constant is that value from where your line is passing or crossing the y-axis, right, or cutting the y-axis, basically your y-intercept. Now we'll look at the equation of any vertical line in general. So let's say this is your y, this is your x, this is your origin. Let's say this is the line, okay, passes through the point h comma 0, passes through the point h comma 0. Okay, shortcut, the shortcut is that the equation of any line parallel to y-axis will be x equal to h, x equal to h. How do I get it? So very easy. So the slope point form is y minus y1 equal to m times x minus x1. What is the slope? The slope of any vertical line is 1 divided by 0. The slope of any vertical line is 1 divided by 0. So this is 1 divided by 0, and it is passing through the point h comma 0, passing through the point h comma 0. So it becomes, I'll write it here. It becomes y minus 0 equal to m times, I mean m is 1 by 0, 1 by 0 times x minus h. Okay, shift 0 on the other side, so it becomes 0 times y minus 0 equal to x minus h. So 0 equal to x minus h. So x equal to h, x equal to h. That's your equation for the vertical line. So basically, if you have a horizontal line, if a line is parallel to the x-axis, the equation will be y equal to constant. And if a line is parallel to y-axis, if you have a vertical line, the equation will be x equal to constant, right? And these constant values are those values which are cutting the x-axis or y-axis respectively. I mean, for whichever case you are trying to do, right? So I hope you learned a very important concept in this video. So do like, do share, and do subscribe. Thank you.